Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just showing you this look. This is just a nice subtle brown smoky eye. I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer as an eye primer. I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid up to my brow, and I'm just going to set that in place with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is just going to help blend out the colours a lot easier. So I did not have normal Scotch tape, do not judge me. I'm going to be using masking tape because that's literally all I had. So I look a little like a fool, but don't worry. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 35 matte palette. I'm just going to take this as a transition shade, and I just like to take it in the crease and bring it along my outer V for a nice subtle transition. I'm going to take this deeper brown that has a hint of red to it, and I'm just going to first press it on with a flat brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out using a fluffy brush. I just find this gives me a more precise application, and it is a lot easier to keep the product where I'm placing it rather than blending it all over the place. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing but with this darker shade and a little further back. So we're creating an ombre effect. So the darkest is on the outer edge and the lighter transition shade is on the inner part. I'm just going to blend it out with the fluffy side again just to make sure it's nice and blended. Then I'm going to go in with my Carli Bybel palette. I absolutely love this cream shadow. I use it pretty much every time I do my makeup. I'm just adding out to the inner 2/3, and then I'm going to blend those shades back in to make sure that we haven't lost any pigmentation. Then I'm going to remove the masking tape and add a nice wing with my NYC liquid liner. This is just in black, obviously. So I'm just creating a wing following the guide that the masking tape has given me. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes and add some mascara. I'm just using my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. And then I'm going to move on to the face. So this is my Aveeno Daily Moisturiser. I always like to moisturise my face before doing my makeup. While that sets into the skin, I'm going to add my Koko lashes in Misha just to the tops of my eyes. I just wanted my mascara to dry first. And then I'm going to pop this on the brow bone. And moving back onto the face, I'm going to add my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. And then I'm going to mix these two foundations. It is my EX1 foundation in the shade F100 and my Loreal matte foundation. So I like to pop it on with my rotating spuffing brush and then press it into the skin with my beauty blender. I find it gives me more of a flawless finish if I do it that way. So I'm just going to add my concealer to my dark circles, my nose, my forehead and my chin. I like to tap it in with my finger at the top of the eye just to make sure that that's where I'm getting the most coverage, and then I blend out the edges with my beauty blender. I do use mine damp. I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to be using two shades. I'm going to be using Lucid and Lyric. I'm just mixing them together and I'm setting my under eyes and everywhere I put my concealer, just to help brighten and set. Next I'm going in with my Anastasia Contour Cream Kit in the shade Fair. And I'm going to use the Luster shade and add that to my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go in and use, I think this one's called Mink. It's either Mink or Fawn, I'm not too sure. And I'm adding that as a contour. Then I'm just going to set that first before I put my bronzer over top, because I feel like if I don't, it will be very muddy and patchy. So going back into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm taking Sombre, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm just adding that to the contours of my face. Sorry if I sound all blocked up and horrible right now, don't mind me, I'm a little bit sick. So I'm going to take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and I'm going to take my bronzer, which is the Luminous Bronze Light, and I'm just going to be popping that on with my Real Techniques blush brush. And then I'm going to go in with this blush. It is the Luminous Flush Blush. I think both of the blushes are gorgeous. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia. Clearly I'm in love with this highlighter. It is in the Starlight, I believe it is, and this is probably one of my favourite things that I own. It is such a beautiful highlight. It really makes you glow and just look very glamorous and beautiful. So I'm just going to pop some Fix Plus on, and then I'm moving back onto my eyes. This is my Rimmel in the Nude eyeliner. I'm just popping that on my waterline to make my eyes appear larger, and then I'm going to add the same transition shade just underneath that with my pencil brush, and then I'm taking a mini smudger brush and the black, and I'm just connecting it to the wing on the outer edge. And I'm only bringing it in maybe 1/3 of the way, and then I'm going to blend it with my pencil brush as well. And I think this just makes my eyes look more almond shape, and I love this. And I'm adding the Starlight to my inner corners as well. I'm using one of those little eyeshadow applicators that you get in eyeshadow palettes, just so it packs on the colour. Then I'm taking my Essence lip liner, and I'm just drawing all over my lips with that. So moving on to hair, I'm just going to tease all the front sections of my hair so that it is nice and poofy, and then I'm going to pop it up into a ponytail, secure it with a hair tie, and really pull it right up and loosen the edges. Then I'm just going to tease the back of it and spray about a pound of hairspray, and then I'm going to take a section and wrap it around to hide the hair tie and pin that in place, and that is all I do. So this is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!